Hello distinction students, this is your tutor Miss Zulu. Welcome to today's commerce session where we're going to do a continuation on the topic trends in retailing. But before I get into that, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more sessions. So we're going to start by defining what electronic commerce is, also known as e-commerce or commonly known as shopping online. Okay, so what is electronic commerce? Electronic commerce is the buying and selling of goods and services on international networks, simply known as internet. So when we're talking about e-commerce, we're talking about a place where people shop products online. Okay. So e-commerce is one of the latest trends in retailing. One requires a personal computer or a smartphone. Okay, so when we're talking about online shops, they offer customers business and a variety of high quality but cheap prices product. So like these days, most people order stock online and resell them in their local countries. So I'd give an example of business owners like those that deal with clothing and shoe businesses. I'll talk about hair business. So most people order those products on online websites like Alibaba and so on and so forth, and they come and sell them here. So there they order them at a very cheaper price, right? Okay, so many businesses, people purchase goods from online stores for resale on local markets. All right. So now we look at the modes of payments used on online transactions. Okay. So the first mode of payment that we're going to look at is a credit card. So when we're talking about a credit card, this is a card that allows you to make purchases on credit. Okay. So when we're talking about this credit card, it's like a digital wallet that you can use to pay for things without cash. Okay. So it doesn't deal with you using cash. So the other mode of payments that we can talk about is bank transfers. So when I'm talking about a bank transfer, this is when you move money from one bank account to another. Okay, so you can do it online or through a mobile banking app. All right. So the other mode of payment used on online transaction is money transfer. Okay, so when you're talking about this money transfer, this is the process of sending money from one person or place to another. All right. So when we're talking about this money transfer, it's the moving of funds from your account to someone else's account. So this could be done within the particular country or it could be done across borders. Okay. So the last mode of transport that the last mode of payment that we're going to look at is Western Union. Okay, so Western Union is well known as a company that provides money transfer services. All right. So when we're talking about this Western Union, they have a global network that allows you to send and receive money worldwide. Okay. So let us look at the points to consider when shopping online. All right. So the first point is spend more time on looking for new websites and deals on offer. So as it stands now, there are a lot of people that are selling products online. So for us to consider which website to use, we need to spend more time on the internet to look at the different websites that we're dealing with. Okay. So the other point, consider the legal terms of the online store you intend to deal with. Okay. So when we're talking about considering the legal terms, this one will enable us to know the policies of the company you intend to deal with. Okay, so what are we talking about? We're talking about things like how refunds are made, if there are any refunds involved, how the shipping is done, and we're also talking about the delivery policies. How are they done? So we need to make sure we consider those terms before we do our online shopping. And the other one is carry out background check on company offering online stores that you intend to deal with. Okay, so when we're talking about this will avoid internet fraud. So there are some people who set up fake online stores that cheat other people of their money. So you need to do a very close background check to ensure the companies you're dealing with are real companies and they don't do fraud. Okay. So ensure that the website is secure when you send information like bank account details to online stores. Okay. So mostly you need to be sure with the types of websites that you're dealing with. So mostly when you're talking about websites, most of them have a password that is used. So you must have a password which is secretly supposed to be with one particular person, a password that is not supposed to be shared, because once it's shared, it's easy for people to scam you of your money. Okay, so let us look at the advantages of e-commerce. Okay, so when you talk about e-commerce, one of the advantages is it's open 24 hours. Therefore, customers are able to purchase goods anytime. So the goodness of shopping online is you can purchase at any time because it's always open. Okay. Online stores save customers time and money from traveling to far places in search of goods. So this one will save you money instead of you traveling to China from Zambia to go and buy particular goods. You just use online shopping, which means you cut off on transport costs. Okay, so internet customers are able to decide on how they want their goods packaged. All right, online stores may be located on outskirts of town where the land is cheaper. Let us now look at the disadvantages of e-commerce. So there is a possibility of credit card fraud. Okay, so like I explained earlier, you need to make sure you have done a quick research or a deep research on the types of websites and online stores you're dealing with, because it's very easy to be scammed. Goods shown on internet may not be exactly goods delivered. Okay, so this one is also important. It's more like doing a background search, because most of these people that are on the internet will advertise a different quality from the one that you're going to receive. Okay, goods bought, especially big items, may take long to be delivered. People may set up fake online accounts to cheat customers out of their money. Some people do not have computer and therefore may not access the internet. So this is a disadvantages. These are some of the disadvantages to those people that have no access to computer or smartphones. They are unable to do online shopping because they have no access. Okay, let us now look at the voluntary chains. Okay, so this is a retail outlet formed by a number of small retailers together with a wholesaler. Okay, so when you talk about this one, it is also known as voluntary retail chains. So these are, you can also define it as association of independent retailers who come together to form a unified group. Okay, so when you talk about this group, they are usually found in grocery trade. These are organized via a wholesaler, right? So when we're talking about this, each member retail shop remains a separate business, okay, independently owned and controlled. Okay, so now let us look at some of the advantages of a voluntary chain. Okay, they enable small retailers to buy goods in bulk at a factory price. So meaning when these small retailers come together, they buy their goods at a factory price, which means it will be cheaper for them to buy those goods in bulk. Okay, small retailers receive advice on pricing and displays of goods from parent wholesalers. So these people that are starting out their retail businesses, they are advised on the goods that they are buying and how best they can price them in their small retails, right? Goods are delivered straight to retail shops, meaning their delivery policies that are involved there. National advertising is carried out for the whole voluntary chain. Okay, member retail shops are given loans for improvement of their shops. So these people are helped out by them being given loans so that they can improve on their shops, right? So now we look at the disadvantages of voluntary chain. So the parent wholesale may control price charged to customers. So like we had in the advantage, right, where these people are helped out on the pricing of the goods. So in a situation where the pricing that they've been given is not up to the profit that they expect, that could be a disadvantage to them. Member retail shops may not have total freedom to decide on the types of goods to sell. Okay, price may not be cheaper than those offered in large retail shops. Some customers may not like the range of goods decided upon for sale by voluntary chains. So in a situation where goods are advised to them, maybe probably they didn't want those goods, that could be a disadvantage to them. Let us look at the last trend in retailing, which is trading stamps. So when I'm talking about a trading stamp, these are used as a form of trade discount or price reduction. Okay, so when we're talking about these are a type of promotion or tools used in retailing. Okay, so when we're talking about these trading stamps, they were popular in the past as a way um of testing customer loyalty or making customers trust the businesses that are going on. So when customers made purchases at a participating store, they would receive these trading stamps, right, as a reward. Okay, so reasons for using these trading stamps in retailing could be: one, to promote the sale of a business, and secondly, these were used to encourage customer loyalty. Okay, so these stamps trading companies sell trading stamps to retailers who keep them in their stores. All right, now we look at the advantages of trading stamps. Benefits from increasing in the sale of goods. So the other one that we've talked about is the encouraging of customer loyalty, right? If they are members of these trading stamps, right? So makes profit on sale of trading stamps, because remember this was mostly done to give more like an award to these people, right? So the other one is benefits from a large discount obtained when buying goods in bulk meant for free gifts to customers. Now we look at the disadvantages of trading stamps. So the customer may pay for the costs of trading stamps. So these people might be charged because of these same trading stamps. They might be charged, and it could be expensive for some customers. Okay, so customers be forced to accept goods not desired in exchange for trading stamps. And lastly, cost of trading stamps increases business overheads. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for more sessions.